You know something, if anybody could do what I could do, please take over and do it. It's amazing. I love it. But don't leave me behind, because I love interviewing. I love to see the unexpected and what is going on. And I just had a fabulous interview with a young lady who is the wife of a husband I interviewed the week before, and it all sort of went crazy and everything, and we had a lot of stuff going on. And it ended up that she really is a sweet lady. But now I have my colourful, wonderful... I'm going to show this. I don't know what this is for, but isn't that
found
lovely?
a diamond for you, actually,
This
at the bottom
is my diamond.
Lake
This
Las
is now
Vegas.
my diamond, and I'll wear it. Okay, it
I was going to say, make a good ring or a bracelet,
Make a lovely
maybe.
bracelet. Look, a ring and cover the whole hand.
Exactly.
Eat
No.
your heart out, girls. But isn't this love? Now, this is Ben.
Hello, my name is Ben Stobber. Yep,
Ben Stobber.
I know, it's a
And
tricky name at
No,
times.
I know. I never remember his last name. But I never use anybody's last name. I just use Ben. But this
Yep.
is what I love. But
The craziness.
But the tie. Look at the tie and the...
This
I
company...
want to know how you got into this being a character like this, because this is 100% a character.
It is, in a way, but it's also reflective of me, Ninon. It's like you, as you were saying earlier,
I'm always in black.
you're wearing in black. It's your style, you rock it, you make it work, but you're not wearing the exact same thing every time.
No, neither are you.
Exactly, right. And like for me, I found this company, Oppo Suits, OPPO Suits, that basically had all these fun, colorful pop culture styles that just... It's like something a kid, like a grown-up who's a kid at heart, young
In
at
a
heart would
candy
wear.
store, but it's a suit store instead.
It is. And so it basically just...
So do you kind of represent them for all their clothes and
I
everything?
don't. For me, it's
do
just
you
like...
buy them?
I do. Oh, absolutely. Like I'll go on Kohl's or
So
online whenever there's sales.
How many of these do you have?
Ooh, I have,
You
I
must
think,
have
almost
hundreds.
15 of them.
15 of these
15 suits, yeah. And for me, it was just, again, finding that style and clothes, like when I go to interviews or red carpet events, something that represents me. And I have found more often
And
than
this
not...
is you.
Exactly. This represents me, a goofy, crazy, young at heart, kid at heart type that I was actually inspired by the real Patch Adams at USC when I went to college out in Pueblo, Colorado. I expected this doctor to come here in a regular suit talking to the students, and he comes in moon, it's like moon PJs with stars, constellations, moon earrings, long white hair that was dyed blue, and he just left an impression on me 19 years ago that I still
You thought,
remember
I
this
can
day.
be that guy.
And it was just that I feel that I've left an impression on people that they will never forget. They will never see.
You never forget Ben. But not only the suits, but this is the nicest guy you could ever wish to meet. I've known you for a couple of years now, and we've done a few red carpets.
And
You've
just-
invited me to red carpets and done things.
And the amazing support that we found in the local film community here in Vegas.
Yes.
A lot of people always felt that you needed to go to Hollywood or to New York to be a successful actor and to get your career.
The film
it can happen
industry
anywhere
is definitely in Vegas.
and even anywhere you are, where if you have an idea that you can really bring to life in your own hometown and community. And just most importantly, even if you're not in a film per se in that community, support other artists, other filmmakers. Go to film festivals, 48-hour film festivals. That's actually where I got one of my early starts. Was
wait a second, we just did a 48-hour
Yes, Ninon was
film
there.
product,
Yep,
and I was doing the red carpet
Yep,
there.
the 48-hour film awards. I was like, Ninon needs to be there to interview
I know,
and just to talk to everybody.
And you got me down there, and I
We
talked
wanted
to
you
them
there for
all
the
and
support.
everything.
And it was
Absolutely,
it's just amazing seeing these artists that can make the impossible possible.
Do you know they had to make a movie in 48 hours?
Exactly.
And it had to be a act.
Getting the idea, the genre is what
they
they
had to
drew.
write it, they had to do everything.
And I actually got to be a writer for the first time this year for our group, and I actually got to help write the scripts
And
at a Starbucks.
did they win? Did they get something?
We did get an award for Best Outside the Box film.
Outside the Box
And our
film.
team was called Afterburners, and it was Marriage is Grand. And it was...
Oh yeah, I have one of the guys on. Yes,
and it was
I did.
really exciting, and I really want to, moving forward, start to kind of dabble more into writing, because I've been acting for quite some time. It's still my passion and dream, and even moving forward, my last day of working as a concierge is tomorrow. Been working at the Aria as a concierge for almost 8 years, while juggling, working in musicals and shows on the strip with Evil Dead and Divorce Party, and working in film for the past 3.5, 4 years, short films, feature films.
So you're giving that up, you're giving your job up, and you're taking acting and writing in full-time.
Full-time, yes. So for me, I am selling the house. I'm consolidating everything in the house. So if you're on social media, I'll be probably posting things on Craigslist, or if you friend me, Ben Stobber, on Facebook, or even just message me, I can show you what I have available. But I'm just getting rid of, not the suits. I am keeping the suits. I am not selling these.
You
These
could
are
get a
not
lot of money for these
I
suits,
could, but
though.
they are me. It's like a second skin to me, you know. But for me, it's just... I've created such an amazing life here in Las Vegas. For almost 16 years I've lived here.
So have you got to where you need to be to get to where you now need to be?
That's an excellent question, and I would say that in focusing on my film career in Vegas, I really felt that in the numerous trips that I've made out to Los Angeles, I'm connecting more to the community there in hopes of gaining additional training and networking. I found an excellent church out there as well with Mosaic, and also just
Which
finding
church is that?
Mosaic. It's a non-denominational Christian church. It's on Hollywood Boulevard.
I know exactly the one you mean.
Yes,
exactly
and I just,
that's Hollywood and Highland, isn't it?
Yeah, and I connected with
because I lived up in Hollywood Hills. I lived right up there.
Oh my gosh, so I am going to be like, the church right near where you live.
Yeah, because I had a house on Mulholland Drive, and so I used to overlook Hollywood Hills and everything. It's fabulous.
Now, I thought about West Hollywood living there, but it's just so busy and bustling that I would feel it's such a huge transition from Vegas that I'm going to be in North Hollywood.
Yeah, North
And so
Hollywood's
it's a hop,
lovely.
skip, and a jump away, and it's just the green, the weather, but just the people. There's
So you're
wonderful
actually
kind of people
moving there?
I'm going to be selling my house here, and I'm going to be uprooting and just giving my dreams everything that I can.
100%.
Exactly.
And I think in anything you do, I think if you've really got a compassion about something, you really want to do something, and this is your thing, then you really, really need to do it.
And to take it to the fullest extent, and to look at it not only as a passion and a dream, but as a career, as a full-time career, and making sure that you're putting in the work in the business side of show business, as is challenging for most, that they think of the artistic acting side.
Well, the acting is fabulous, but you truly must have the business side as well.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you'll make all this money, it'll go all the way out there, and you'll be like 50 years old. Can't get any acting job, and I have no money, and I have no career.
And being a concierge for 8 years, I felt was the best thing that could have ever happened in my life, to help me with the business side of the show business, with networking and social skills and meeting people from all over the world, being a salesperson and knowing all the ins and outs of the city. I felt I didn't have that.
And this
8 years
is not
ago.
that big a city to actually understand. It's not like Hollywood is really big and there's a lot of people there.
Right.
But Vegas is like a great place to start into. But it's funny you're moving out, and yet the industry is moving in.
It feels like that. A lot of people are moving out of California. You're right.
Yes, they're coming here.
And I still intend on keeping those roots, those wonderful friendships and connections that I made. Absolutely. I got my start with writer Paige doing my first short film out here, Hush, for CSN, and my first feature with the Mahal brothers with The Last Day of School. We recently completed Art of the Dead, the newest feature-length horror film that's currently in post-production now with Tara Reid and a number of returning cast members as well, from Bus Party to Hell and some Last Day of School. And we actually had our Bus Party to Hell Blu-ray movie came out from Gravitas Venturas.
Bus Party to Hell. There we go. I did the red carpet for them. At
you did, and that was at AMC Town Square, and also for the Immortal Wars from writer-director Joe Lujan.
Yeah, we did this as well. We did the red carpet for that as well. That is already out.
And it's out at Walmart, and you can also buy it online. Okay. And then just today was the exclusive release of Sunset Society, which is a horror vampire film.
Sunset Society.
It was actually my first LA feature film out there, also by writer-director Rolf Konevsky.
Now, when you say feature film, you're actually performing in this?
Yes, in all of them, actually. In this one, in fact, a really fun story. I was out there for American Film Market, which is out in Santa Monica, and talk about being at the right place at the right time. And this was one of those moments that I was out there promoting Last Day of School to help find distribution, and bumped into Rolf Konevsky, who wrote the script for Last Day of School, and talked about his vampire feature, Sunset Society, he was working on. And then I drove back to Vegas, and I got a call from him asking if I was still in LA, because Ron Jeremy was supposed to play this character, Charlie, a vampire in the film, and he was unavailable at the time, and he asked if I was willing to take over the role. And I'm like, I was going to say, I'm in Vegas and I've got work. I'm like, I got the shift covered, and I immediately drove back out there.
Good for you.
2-day shoot, and it's new footage that was filmed back in 2017. The first 15-20 minutes and the last 15-20 minutes of a film that was filmed almost a decade ago from writer-director Phoebe Dollar, that included Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead. It was his last film before he passed away. And so Tracy Guns and members of Guns N' Roses, LA Guns, are part of this film, and so they're kind of we're like the bookends of this film in the center of it, and it just came out today at Zia Records on West Sahara and Eastern.
And you've got part of this.
I did, and it was just amazing to work with LA filmmakers.
When he talks about a film 10 years ago, that's not unusual for any film or any project to take that long.
Oh, absolutely.
In the industry, I know people say, "Well, that's long, though. It must have been no good, or it must have been this." No, it's nothing like that.
It is the process. It's not like theater, where again you go through the rehearsals, you put the production.
You do it. If you make a mistake on stage, you make a mistake. take, and that's
Exactly.
it. You can't go back and redo it.
And even like writer-director Joe Lohan, he worked on his Telephobia, one of his major feature films as well, that had a red carpet for almost 5 years. And that also is actually set for release later this fall and winter. And I worked on his Telephobia 2, which we had a red carpet premiere.
Oh,
That
what
hopefully
a
will be out
busy
next year.
guy Ben is.
It's exciting.
But it's
and
much. I now understand why you're leaving your job and you're going full time.
Exactly.
Good
It's
for
been a
you.
juggle
No,
trying to balance it
you've
all.
now made your mind up.
I have.
He's made his mind up. He's got himself all organised, all together, and now you're ready to go.
And I don't regret a single moment of still being a concierge, because again, as I told you earlier, it has helped me grow as a business person, and just being just supportive, connecting, and being a better, well-rounded individual because of it, while still keeping, retaining just that passion.
You feel you have to be grounded, and you believe in God, and you believe in a lot of stuff like
Having
that.
faith, keeping
And
faith is
having
very
faith.
important.
You're a great
Absolutely.
faith believer. Where can anybody reach you, Ben?
Absolutely, they can certainly look up Facebook. I have a fan page as well under Ben Stobber, Stobber, on Instagram and Twitter as well. A YouTube page as well that I'll start hopefully releasing soon. I filmed a behind-the-scenes tour of my entire house, which I'm selling, and I'm consolidating a lot. And it's like a theme park, Ninon, on this house. I wish you got a chance to interview me in that house.
I'm going to come up there because I have an antique store. I don't know if you know it, but I have an antique store. My family, my family have been in the antique business for years, and they still are, and I sort of carry it on and everything else. But I do have a little booth here.
Excellent.
I have a booth here in town. So
I'm going to have to look it up. Absolutely.
Yes, it's at the Antique Mall on Vegas Boulevard.
Okay.
And look up, booth number 27 is my booth. 27. Am I advertising my antiques? Yes. And it's called NDD, which is Ninon de Verde Rosa. It says NDD Antiques.
I'm going to have to write that tune as well, or tune in the episode to be able to watch it.
Yeah, watch the episode.
And hopefully I'll get that behind the scenes to be able to check out.
But I'd like to come out to your house. I might be able to buy some stuff and resell it. You never know.
Absolutely. And you
Never
might
know.
find something or a special
I might
token
find
which
something that I like. I don't know. But it's always a pleasure having Ben on.
Thank
He's
you.
amazing. He's up and ready for his new career. I'm calling it a new career because he's venturing into different places to live, getting to know different people, and doing all sorts of different things.
But doing the same exact things here, just supporting the filmmakers and artists, and
no, you are supporting yourself. I have to say, Ben, you've got to take care of you.
Absolutely.
So take care of all the roles, take care of all what you need to do, and then you can help everybody else.
But most importantly, remembering it's not about how can you help me, but how can I help you? Maybe you may not need an actor, but somebody behind the camera, somebody to help in some facet in your project. If you're passionate about what they're doing, that they're going to see that, and that you can be a part of that filmmaking process. And eventually they're going to know.
So what do we call you? We call you the helper, but also he's going to become a lead actor because that's his first thing. Thank you, Ben.
Well, thank
it's
you
always
as well.
great to have him on. We'll be right back. Next week, I believe, we'll be back. And again, Vegas Live with Ninon.
And please don't forget as well, coming up forward, we do have an Indiegogo campaign that's still ongoing for Space Captain and Callista. If you can please tune in and help support that as well, from writer-director Lisa Jan Savvy. That's going to be filming July 30th through August 12th. So please stay tuned for that. And Badass Angels from writer-director Albert Pion, also filming this fall.
Oh, that's amazing. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Take care next week.